Hello everyone, I'm Pen, and Spider has, asked me to speak to you all about our wonderful opportunity to support Team Woke. So today, that is what I will do, of my own free will. So what is Team Woke, you may be asking? Well, it's simple. Team Woke is a team of ragtag kids in their neighborhood that helps police Suburbville and its many residents of different kids. No kid is just a kid in Suburbville. That'd be pretty boring. So here, we all make superhero-esque code names and costumes with our own weapons and combat abilities of sorts. We've created our own little community of kids and groups and squads and roles here in Suburbville, and Team Woke is what the, story? What's it mean, story? Okay. What the story is based around. Let's take some time to talk about their members, shall we? Now, going through alphabetical order, because it should always go in alphabetical order, we have Dirt. Now, Dirt is a pretty foul-mouthed, smelly, no-nonsense guy with the manners corresponding to his code name. He is consistently seen hanging around Suburbville's dump, the Garbadome, for unknown reasons. He has a collection of rather interesting items he uses from there due to this, such as a unicycle, water balloons filled with unsavory liquids that are definitely not water, a knife, and even some grenades. Am I reading this correctly? Grenades. Goodness gracious. Despite being quite aggressive in nature, he never actually aims to look for a fight. He's pretty relaxed and just wants life to go his way once. Just once. Next up, we have the Watchman of the Sky, Fly. Being a complete 180 from Dirt, Fly is a noble and honorable fighter of justice. He wishes nothing more than to make sure everything is right in the world and that evildoers are stopped in their tracks. Despite not actually being the leader of Team Woke, many kids see him as the prime police member of the team, and why you shouldn't do bad things in broad daylight, because Fly will most likely catch wind of it and put you into a world of hurt. Well, if you survive his speeches on justice and virtue, that is. With admittedly impressive wings, his combat prowess and use of martial arts allow for a wild and dangerous new aerial martial art that he calls justice. Okay then. He also has some water balloons to bomb onto evildoers in their tracks. With a smile almost always on his face, he is a symbol for a number of us here in Suburbville. Now, while Fly is the reason you don't do anything in broad daylight, Spider is the reason you don't do anything in the shadows. Spider and Fly are an interesting good cop, bad cop pair where both cops are honestly kinda scary in their own ways. But Spider is definitely the, scarier of the two in the more conventional sense. With an interesting machine on his back he calls the Spider Pack, he can control multiple bladed legs as well as has an array of poison and web-like fluids used to slow down and mess with his enemies. You do not want to be caught in one of his traps, and much like Fly, he'll enjoy every ounce of punishing evildoers, but the way Spider likes it is a lot more, unnerving. You don't want to be a victim of his. He's also pretty much the leader of Team Woke, so definitely do not cross them, if not because of Spider alone. Following Spider, we have Splash. He's my favorite, and we actually talk pretty frequently. He's very nice and tries his hardest to resolve conflict without the use of force. It's why he uses his Super Splasher as his main weapon of choice. Using his Super Splasher, alongside water balloons to douse situations, as he would say, he has a rep for just being the best of Team Woke to get caught by. Unless you hate puns, in which case run for your life. He is filled to the brim with them, and will use every water-related pun he can think of during his attempts to right your wrong. Aside from that though, he's extremely nice and understanding, and a great listener, which is why he is my personal favorite of the group. We pen up puns together. Ow, okay, I'll stick to the script. Jeez. Next on the list is Salt. What? No, I don't want to say the full name. Fine, whatever. Next on the list, we have Fine. Next on the list, we have Super Awesome Light Turbo! Most everyone just calls him Salt for short, though. He is a cocky piece of... Okay, whatever. He is a proud and talented member of Team Woke, known for being the ground recon of the group. With roller skates and incredibly surprising speed for just roller skates, he can literally become blinding to his opponents that he wishes to stop. See, he wears mirrors all over him and the light gleams as he races around and can really disorient others, and he is no slouch in hand-to-hand, I admit. The mirrors were originally just to look at himself on the go, but it somehow ended up actually useful. Dumb luck if you ask me, but Team Woke insists that Salt is actually quite intelligent once you get past the ego, but I wouldn't know. Lastly on the team, we have Tin. You do not want to challenge this guy in a fight, whether with your fists or with your arguments. He is extremely smart and extremely powerful, wearing the closest thing to armor Suburville has, and with a brain akin to a robot beneath it, fighting Tin head-on is a dangerous gamble. See, I wanted to be a robot because I think I'm pretty damn smart, but Tin doesn't even try to be one, but everyone calls him the robot anyway. Ridiculous if you ask me. He is a trash-lid shield and makeshift spear of some sort, and his analytics of combat behavior is something truly remarkable. Thankfully, he is slow, as slow as molasses, honestly, due to all that armor. So if you want to just run, you can. And you should. Well, that's all the members of Team Woke. But there is so much more to Suburville, and a vote for Team Woke isn't just a vote for them, but a vote for all of Suburville. So if our little burg of colorful personalities intrigues you, please vote for us. There are also more kids and societal groups around here to learn about, such as Bee, King Egg, Death, Fox, and even me, Pen, and so much more. Well, that's the end of the script. Can I